In this lesson, we're going to add the table of content for this course we just created. So to do that, you want to click on the course. Now it brings you to this, looks like a blank screen here. And you see here it says add new module. You want to click on that. And the new module is going to be like the header. And then you're going to be able to add lessons, with that. So just put this here, getting started. Okay, now you have option here. Do you want this to be for students? Do you want it to be for members, or do you want it to be for guests? You can pick and choose here for, how you want people to be able to access this on the front end. So I'm just going to put this as students and then save. And when you put that as students, only the students are going to be able to access that. In order for anyone else to access that, they have to become a student. Then you want to click where it says add lesson. You're going to be able to add lesson to this particular section. So when you come here, you have different options here. So you want to add your lesson. And then for the alias, you don't have to put anything there. And then it asks you for the level. One of the great things too, when you're creating your lessons, is if there's certain lessons that are for advanced, or you can choose that here. Is the level easy? Is it medium? Or is it hard? So even if your course is for absolute beginners, but there's certain lessons that are a little bit harder, you can pick and choose from here. So I'm just going to leave this as easy. And you can choose here who can have access to this. Right now is students, which is what we're creating this for. And then when you scroll down here, you have different options for the layout. For this one is just for the video only. So you're just going to have just the video. When you choose this layout, this is going to be just for the text only. When you choose this one, this is going to be for the quiz. So if you want to, showcase just the quiz. And as you can see here, each layout has a different style. This one is incorporating media, and it's also incorporating text. But this one is the same thing, but their position, you have the media on the left. That's where you have the media on the right for this one. And for this one, you have two media, one on top of the other, and then you have the text, and you have the flip side of it. And then you have this one for the video at the top, the text at the bottom. You have the text at the top, the video on the bottom, and so on and so forth here. This one, you have the video in the middle, the text at the top and at the bottom. Now, based on the type of lecture that you're creating, you want to make sure that you select the appropriate layout. So for now, I'm just going to leave just the video. Now it says select media. We can't choose this option yet because we haven't added any media at this point. You can also use the add a jump button here, which allows them to jump to a different section. And then for here, you have the narrative. You can have audio that you can put. For this is the publishing. Once again, where it says end date, you don't want to select the date. You just want to type in never. You want to make sure that it's published. And then for the meta tags, make sure that you put in the meta tags for optimization. I'm going to put in those there. And it's very important that you pay attention to the meta tags for SEO reasons. If you optimize this correctly, this is going to draw a lot of traffic to your website. Because if you optimize each lesson, let's say, for example, you have one course that have 50 lessons in that course. Well, if you optimize each lesson accordingly, there's an opportunity for you to get an immense number of traffic to your website. So you want to go through that. All right, so once that's done, you click save and close. So now you have the section here and the lesson. If you want to add another section again, if you want to add another section or another chapter, you just click on add new module. And then you put in, and then you can choose here and you click save. And you pretty much just repeat the same process that you did here, just add a new lesson. So once you've finished adding your lessons, then you have something like this. And this also has a drag and drop functionality. So you can drag the lessons over. Let's say I want to move this one here, just drag and drop, drag and drop. And then once you're done, you don't have to do anything because everything is, already set here. And then once you're done with your lessons, you click action. You have options that you can choose here. Delete all lessons, publish all lessons, and then you can change the access if you want the access to be for students, for members, or for guests. So once you're done creating your lessons, you just have to click save and close. All right, so now the lessons have been created, but they're still not showing on the front end yet. What we need to do now is we need to go and add the media